Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the shed. This is Drew of the Shed. So, quick little housekeeping today on this Sunday. If you have not entered my giveaway, go check that out. We have about 2 weeks left till I do the drawing for that, so you still have a good amount of time to get that done. I think I have about 12-15 entries so far, so your chances are pretty high of getting picked. So go check that out. It has been such a great time to hear all your responses to the question and the giveaway answer. It's completely awesome. Secondly, what am I smoking today? Well, again, I have my Big Ben Olympic Bent Egg, and in it I am smoking some Briar Works Back Down South. So, today is Father's Day, and I have not been, well, my wife and I have not been yet blessed enough to have children, but I decided, in honor of Father's Day, I would do something a little bit different today. Not necessarily a talk on a virtue or an issue, but I'm going to talk about my dad. So my dad is still alive, and let's see, where do I start? Well, he was born in 1955 in a small Kansas farming community. My grandfather was a wheat farmer, a rancher, a dairyman. He ran a dairy for several years. And so that was what my father was born into a small community, a largely religious community, very close-knit. And with that, it really instilled a lot of values in my father that have soon been instilled in me. And with this, he grew up on the farm, helping take care of the dairy, helping take care of the crops. He then went on to a technical school, and he became a mechanic. And for several years, he was a mechanic at a Chevrolet dealership. And then later, he met my mother, and my mother was a teacher. And then they moved to the town I was born in, and he started working for an international harvester dealer. So, worked for International Harvester, and then Case and International Harvester merged. And so then he worked for Case International. Pretty obvious when two companies merge, they put names together. So he worked on tractors, and I think with that, him being a mechanic gave me a love for, not only as him, obviously cars and automobiles, but also tractors. I love tractors. I don't care what brand they are. They're about the coolest things you can ever get. It's a big tractor. Now, I know that makes me seem really country bumpkin and hickish, but hey, I smoke a pipe, why not? And with that, it brought about one of the probably favorite memories I have from my childhood with my father. And on Sunday afternoons, we would go to the convenience store, we'd pick up a Pepsi, and then we would get in his truck, we'd grab a roll of film and a camera, and we'd go around the countryside, and we'd shoot a whole roll of film on a Sunday afternoon. And we'd do this almost every week during the summer. Well, except during harvest, because harvest is one of those special times of the year that you understand if you're from a farming community, that everything else drops for harvest. And so my father would often, with combines breaking down and farmers needing things fixed, harvest was a particularly important time, as is right now, because I just talked to him about 2 hours ago. He actually got the day off today because it rained, which is a good and bad thing. So yeah, he was actually able to enjoy the day off today. I had a little chat with him, and there's something about a boy talking to his father that, yeah, it's a good thing. It's always a good thing. So, if you have not done so already today, call your dad, talk to him, or go visit him if you're close enough and able to. And, just be glad that he's your dad. And I know a lot of us, we don't see eye to eye with our fathers. And of course, I have the issues with my dad as well, that, I don't see eye to eye on everything with him. But it doesn't mean I don't love him. It just means he's my dad. He's my dad. And so with that, I don't have a quote for you this week, because I just thought I'd tell you about my dad. So with that, be kind and good to each other this week. I'll see you again.